Hi, my name is Mike Raden. I'm a technical sales engineer at Cavallo. In this video, I'm going to be discussing Returns Tracker, a powerful customer service module that ensures customer issues are followed from start to finish. With Returns Tracker, you can generate reorders or returns with ease, track issues from start to finish, assign specific users to avoid confusion and ensure prompt follow-ups, and attach additional documents, item notes, and past customer requests to issues. You should think about using Returns Tracker if your returning merchandise process is complicated for you and the customer. You have a high volume of returns. Customer relationship management often requires input from more than one department or employee, or you're just spending more time tracking down customers' information than you do actually resolving the issues. So now I want to go through an example of using Returns Tracker to simulate an interaction with a customer where they might want to be generating a return. So in this scenario, I'm assuming I'm on the phone with someone from Aaron Fitz Electrical, so I'm going to go ahead and click into their customer card. Once Returns Tracker is activated in your environment, you'll notice a tab down here for Case Tracker entries. I can quickly see all the open cases with this customer. I can click through the different examples and see the item detail if it is related to an item. Just note, a Returns Tracker case does not have to necessarily generate a return. It could be an issue with paperwork, a change of address, or anything else that a customer might interact with you for. I'm going to go ahead and create a new case because I have an example document that I know the customer wants to return. Customer in this scenario is John Smith, is the person on the call. Case type, I have the option to just select freight AR return. This is a configurable list. And now the status is new. I have the ability to assign this to somebody if I want to assign this to CSR, a manager, the sales rep that this order was placed through. I could. I'm going to go ahead and assign it to myself. Now I also have the option to search for a document. So they may have told me that the document that they want to return is from invoice 25 here. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Now I can go and process additional details below. So I'm going to choose which items are being returned. In this scenario, my SD100S is a serialized product and we sold 30 in this order. So they might only want to return a select few, so I'm going to go ahead and select these two, add the lines. Now you can see that detail has been added here. Issue, cause, and resolution are configurable options that you can set up in your Returns Tracker setup. I'm going to say that these are field failure. These are two products that were damaged and were not working correctly in the field. So I will just say defective product, and then a resolution. We can choose to replace it no charge, we can send parts, return full refund. We're going to go ahead and do return full refund on both of these. These are damaged. We're going to go ahead and process that. You can see those detailed properties over here and you have the option to add additional comments if you want. As always in SalesPad, you can add additional user fields if there's more data you want to collect in this business object. You can attach resources. Maybe you'd like to see a picture of the damaged items if they're damaged, if the packaging was damaged. You can include that here, or any interactions you had with the customer that you want to attach a file for, you could do so. Interactions to be able to post, I had a phone call with John Smith on this date. This was what we talked about. You have the option to do AR transactions as well. If you'd like to add a credit to the customer, you can do so right through this tab here. Reorders and returns is where you're going to be able to actually generate a reorder, return, or new order directly from this case as it related to the original order. So I'm going to go ahead and generate a return for this order. Well, I must save the case before generating a new order, so I'll go ahead and do that real quick and generate the return rather. So the two I chose were 130 and 132 is what we want to generate the return based on. I could offer credit here. I could do a restocking fee if I want to do a return percent or charge. I could add that here, but we're just going to return these items at the price that the customer paid. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And then I can choose a return document type. I have multiple. You might only have one. I'm just going to use my generic return sales document type. As you can see, that created this return document. I have the two items I picked here and it pulled through all the customer information. Now I can run this return through my workflow process, get the inventory posted once we receive it, and issue that credit back to the customer.